What if I told you the biggest lie in finance is about something you use every day? Your wealth advisor tells you to stay invested at all times. Sitting in cash is lazy.
Never in my time as a financial advisor have I ever told any of my clients that sitting in cash is lazy.
But here's what they're not saying. The moment you go to cash, they stop collecting their 1 to 2% annual
Holy shit, if you're getting charged 2% for somebody to invest your money, then you need to run away from that person as quickly as possible.
fee on your money. That's the real reason.
It's not the real reason. I'll get into that later.
Not your best interest. This is how the incentive works. If you have $1 million with a wealth advisor and you sell everything to cash, they lose $10,000 to $20,000 a year in management fees. So they tell you to stay in. They tell you to hedge instead of sell, even when hedging is more expensive. They tell you to buy the dip, every dip, because every dollar in the market is a dollar they're billing on. Now look at what the greats actually do. In May 2022, Paul Tudor Jones went on CNBC and said capital preservation is the most important thing we can strive for.
It really is, but then why are we selling our positions and guaranteeing our losses?
By late 2025, Warren Buffett was sitting on $381 billion in cash at Berkshire.
We also don't have $381 billion sitting in our savings account. Also, Warren Buffett is by far the greatest investor of all time. How are you going to compare him to us?
Hathaway, more than his entire stock portfolio. He wasn't lazy. He was waiting for prices that made sense. Cash isn't a failure to invest. It's a position that lets you buy whatever you want when the conditions shift and avoid the crashes of financial markets along the way.
This video is by far worse than the Great Recession because at least that had a stop to how bad things could get. This video just gets worse and worse and worse the more that you watch it. There's not a single person on this planet that can predict when the market is going to crash. So the idea that you can simply transition your portfolio to a cash position to avoid all of these market crashes is just the most ignorant thing that I've ever heard. Here's a couple of charts to demonstrate how bad this advice actually is. The 15 best days in the stock market all happened during or around some of the scariest times in the market. And if you missed just a couple of those days, look at how massive the impact on your portfolio could be. Now, if you want your wallet to thank you, give me a follow.